Uh, so today last time we did Latin jazz piano, and today we're getting back on our chronological train and talking about very current players. We're going to talk about Cory Henry. Cory Henry, many of you guys will recognize that name. He's kind of one of the great piano players, young piano players now. He's mid 30s. And Cory also does a fusion of different things with jazz. Cory has what would I say Cory has? He has a gospel background. He grew up playing organ in church, so he's just like one of the most slamming organ players around. But he can also play jazz and can also play fusion and also big funk and R&B elements in his playing as well. So depending on what group he's playing with, it can be any of those things. So let's listen to a little bit of him just play organ in sort of contemporary gospel style, but even when he's playing gospel, he's bringing in lots of jazz harmony and jazz ideas. And it's just really funky too.
If you've looked at a piano keyboard in the past and you've been intimidated, I'm going to fix that for you right now.
It's that easy. Come on. He's in my own piano class trying to steal my thing. Come on, Harry. Stay in your own lane. So we'll go ahead a little bit to where he kind of starts getting crazy. Anyway, we'll take it down. He uses so many dynamics, and he's doing so many cool things with his feet. I recommend listening to this if you can on good speakers or headphones and not through Zoom, because a lot of the nuances just get lost if you can't hear the full frequency range. So yeah, great organist, but also great piano player. And so let's listen to a little bit of him playing the old hymn, standard hymn, Amazing Grace. And again, you'll hear the obviously gospel influence, but you also hear some Art Tatum. Monk in there too. So you hear there's bebop in there. There's lots of jazz language, but also in the sort of gospel feel as well. You don't think he's blind, right? No, he's not blind. His sunglasses look cool. He's hip. Okay, so yeah, he's got this great gospel background, lots of jazz too. I'd say he first started becoming really famous to a wider audience when he started playing with this band, Snarky Puppy. Snarky Puppy is a fusion band out of Texas, out of North Texas, University of North Texas initially. And they've had a bunch of different people in the band over the time. Cory doesn't play with them anymore, but for a time he was, and he really blew up. That band blew up, and he blew up as one of the standout stars from the band. In particular, there's this one solo. Yeah, so Jonathan said this is super famous solo on Lingus. So this Lingus is a Snarky Puppy song, and we'll watch his solo on here. I can't really remember a single solo in my lifetime that like everybody went crazy over the way they went over this. I mean, a lot of people transcribed Gerald Clayton on Strasbourg Saint Denis, which is a Roy Hargrove tune, but as far as just like one solo that everyone's like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever, this is about the only one I can think of. So anyway, this is a bit of Cory's solo, maybe, or we'll see how I feel, maybe most of Cory's solo on Lingus.
We are getting the whole team, yeah?
That's not Cory, that's the other guy. Okay, let's skip ahead to where the solo actually starts. My computer's overheating. Like it knows it knows what's about to happen. Okay, there's some stupid key command, not even key command, it's like some mouse swipe thing that's on my computer. I'll just like do that occasionally. So let's try to get from where we were, but silent concert, yeah. It was a recording session, so yeah, everyone's in. Okay, so that's that solo. So yeah, he's an absolute shredder on synth. He's one of the greatest synth players I know. Um, yeah, that's a little bit of his various things. He also, for the past few years, he has really been touring a lot with a group he calls the Funk Apostles. So look them up, Cory Henry and the Funk Apostles. You know, when I heard that group, and I think I saw them live before I had really, heard any recordings from them, and I assumed it would be like really, really funk oriented, like almost like Total Groove, James Brown stuff. But it actually ended up it's very, very. I mean, it's definitely funky and definitely grooves a lot, but it's very artistic and avant-garde at times. You know, it owes as much to Marvin Gaye and Stevie Wonder as it does to like straight up James Brown or whoever. So yeah, check out the Funk Apostles. I'm not going to play any of them for you right now, however, because on Monday, our next class, I'm going to talk about a couple of other players, one of whom is the second keyboard player in the Funk Apostles. So I don't want to overload you too much with the same band. But does anybody have any questions about Cory? All right.